When most people think about estate planning, they think about homes, bank accounts, brokerage accounts, retirement funds, life insurance. But some of the most emotionally or financially valuable things that we own don't necessarily always fit in those categories. Hi, I'm Alec Osland, an attorney at the Yanowitz Law Firm, where we've been assisting families for over 3 decades with wills, trusts, and probate. Today, I'm going to talk to you about planning for the things that are a little less conventional, things like artwork, rare collections, and yes, even pets. Let's start with art and collectibles. These items can carry significant sentimental or financial value, and they're often completely overlooked in estate planning. Maybe it's a painting you've inherited from your grandparents, a rare coin collection, sports memorabilia, or even vintage guitars. Whatever, these items deserve intentional planning because they're not just stuff. They're part of your legacy. So, here's the question. What happens if you don't spell it out? Without the correct direction in your estate plan, these assets might be lumped into the general category of personal property and either sold, donated, or split among heirs without much thought. This is where disputes can start. One sibling may care deeply about preserving a family heirloom, while another may just see it as something to cash in. And if it's something truly valuable, like a piece of original art, your personal representative might not even know how to have it appraised or how to sell it properly. With the right planning, you can prevent that. You can specifically identify the item and the name of who should receive it, and even leave instructions on how it should be handled, stored, or appraised. You can also set up a trust if that item needs to be managed over time. For example, if it's a valuable collection, if you want it preserved and not sold off. Another key point, if you own intellectual property like copyrighted artwork, writings, photography, those can and should be passed through your estate plan. This is something many creatives forget to address in their own estate plan. Now, let's talk about pets. More and more clients are recognizing that pets are family, not property, but legally, pets are considered property. That means if you don't plan for them, they could end up with someone who you've never intended, or worse, in a shelter. You can avoid that by naming who gets your companion animal or pet in your estate planning documents. Additionally, you can set up a trust you can set up a pet trust and leave money to take care of your pet after you've passed away. This allows you to leave this money that can be used for vet bills, food, maintenance, or grooming and end-of-life decisions for your pet as well. This can be especially important for pets with long lifespans like birds, tortoises, or horses. And if you're thinking, I don't have $1 million collection or rare show dogs, remember, it's not just about the value of the item or the pet. It's about your intent. Whatever matters to you most should be protected and passed on to those you want it to be. Here's the good news. Planning for these assets doesn't need to be complicated. With the help of an estate planning attorney, you can easily incorporate what your wishes are into your estate planning documents. And if you have a current estate planning document, it's very easy to add in language that can accomplish your goals and wishes with these assets. Your estate plan should reflect the full picture of your life, not just your financial assets, but your passions, your history, and the things that matter to you most. So, if you have valuable or meaningful items that aren't part of your current plan, or if you're just getting started, we're here to help. At the Yanowitz Law Firm, we create personalized estate plans that go beyond the basics. Let's make sure your collections, your creative work, and yes, even your pets are protected and cared for like everything else that is important to you. If you found this video interesting, make sure you subscribe to our channel to find out when we post another video. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.